Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're taking a look at The Boys. This is Season 3, Episode 4. Glorious 5-year plan, and I think everybody should have one. But in this case, I don't know what to expect. Tons of stuff going on in the last episode. So much. I just want to get right to it. Enough of me yapping.
Also, I think about when you say 5-year plan, I think of not Billy Madison, Big Daddy, who was like, "What's a plan? Don't delete." So I am definitely ready, willing, and able to see what happens after the last episode, which was crazy with everything that happened.
Well, in 2018, my 5-year plan didn't have anything to do with watching the craziness that I see on this particular series. Last episode was, we got a lot dropped on us, a lot of drama. Homelander, dude's going out in left field, way out left field. Can't wait to see
Go ahead and try and stop him. So, without further ado, let's go!
It's solid gold. The Oak Ridge Boys.
The Oak Ridge Boys.
My mom and stepdad love the Oak Ridge Boys.
Soldier Boy.
Five Freddy told me everybody's fly. Get in your car, you drive real far. Comes a man from Mars and try to rob her. Got it done.
Oh.
Burt Reynolds Trans Am there.
Oh, he threw up again.
Yeah.
Well, not again. I think he's still cleaning up.
You're on V.
Temporary V.
Where'd you even get it?
One of them websites. Bonus for days.
No. None of your smirky shit.
I only had one dose. All right? Gunpowder's dead.
You killed gunpowder?
Let's just give it a rest, all right?
Wait. Did the others know?
That'd be a no.
And if they find out, I'll put you in a fucking coma.
Yeah, no, you're right. You seemed totally fine.
So the New York Times viciously attacked the birthday telecast, saying, and I quote, "It's scary to see a man
Homelander.
that strong, that riled up."
I am sick and tired of the lies peddled by the mainstream media. Who is trying to silence me?
Maybe the rich and powerful forces you mentioned in your, I thought, courageous speech.
Thank you.
Sorry, they were out about milk.
What are you doing here? You can't be serious. We never go after Homelander. It is practically federal policy.
Just a gentle reminder of who's in charge. He's testing boundaries. And when that happens, you have to discipline them like a parent would.
Zoe won't rip my spine out.
Just a reminder that he can't get away with anything. He'll be perfectly safe. Especially Zoe. Homelander might bark a little, but he won't bite. I would never let anything happen to you or Zoe.
I don't think she's...
I'm trying to figure out why Stan thinks Homelander won't lose it.
Hello?
William Butcher. I am making some pelmeni if you want. Of course, I cannot cook like my Sergei. His cassoulet made me come. I'm still a bit upset you stole him from me.
Well, we offered him a bit of home.
He's a dog.
I'm after a particular bit of tech. A weapon you'll not be surprised to hear. Way I heard it, you filmed a couple of punters from the Interior Ministry having a right old frolic under your golden shower. 100 grand for your troubles. Well, it's the US government, love. They'll just print more.
Well, that's true.
Jeez.
The money is good for my travel. And there is the time spent and my stress. I have been sleeping so poorly.
And what would ease your pain?
Shelly.
No.
That is all I want.
Frenchie.
It's time we let the world know.
What is that smile?
Home light.
When's it air?
Tonight,
You agreed to this?
whatever it takes. This is what it takes.
It's gonna be okay. Let me save you for once.
This has to work.
It'll work.
What'll work?
My Vought Sonic speaker setup. I'm sorry.
By the way, you're a sound sleeper, Starlight. Don't look at you, too. I'm kidding.
Jeez, he got us.
Rolling Stone, cover shoot. We got hottest ship.
He's signing his cast.
Well, that's how me and Maeve started out in that. Got quite spicy.
Oh,
Let's just say that Maeve can bend a steel pipe without using her hands.
Oh,
but
look at
she
his
like
face.
she good fuck.
oh,
Jesus.
Ooh.
Touch him or anyone he cares about, and I'll walk, and I'll take my approval points with me.
Come on, Starlight. Mario waiting.
He crushes every scene he's in.
He is so good.
Best
Homelander.
Homelander.
He's
brutalizing black people in Trenton. I think Vought has a responsibility here.
Wait, you're serious? Social justice is so important around here.
oh my God. Since when? Jesus.
To be silent is to be complicit. So let's shoot the spot, and we'll chat about Blue Hawk later.
When, Ashley?
Later. A-Train.
Where are those people going?
There's a protest on the street.
Almost ready to shoot.
This is important.
This is the shoot.
Oh my God.
Get your turbo rush ready.
It's just for his energy drink.
Oh, wow. Oh, no. They did not.
Oh, didn't Coke do that a couple years, something like that a couple years ago? And they caught a bunch of heat
they're making
for
fun
it?
of Pepsi.
Or it was Pepsi that did it. Yeah, I was trying to remember.
We gotta listen to each other. A-Train's Turbo Rush energy drink.
That's so bad.
Oh my God.
That was so awful.
Jeez.
Look, I'm popping Vicodin like they're Tic Tacs, and my arm still kills. I'm no good to you, Vicky.
Stay in bed. Get some rest. Get better.
Fell off his Peloton. It's a stationary bike.
Never she's giving anything away. What is this? Now she's giving us the plane, those shining passports.
Fuck you know, Frenchie. What kind of monster do you think I am, eh? Pretend you're an entourage.
Never saw it, but...
Oh, you know, Diamond Dave enjoyed that line.
You know, I didn't watch Entourage either. I've seen a few clips.
I've seen,
here and
yep,
there.
same clips.
You know, she's kind of the wild card right now.
Can we talk?
No.
Maybe, please. I heard that you stopped training.
You also hear that I wake up 6 days a week, hungover, tits deep in some random fuck pile.
Have you ever heard of something called BCL Red?
You mean a weapon that can kill Homelander, if Butcher can find it?
You know?
Who do you think sent them down the rabbit hole? Maybe I can buy Butcher a second or two to get a good shot.
There's you and me. Maybe we can find some others.
I'm sure you and Duluth's most mighty would really get the job done. This is my problem. I'm the one who was with the asshole.
You really care that little about yourself?
I got it coming.
Oh, she feels like she had her part in this too.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh, do you see the
What?
deep?
Yeah.
You see the deep one?
Not
Oh,
a
so
fan of our soups.
No.
Nina's had a word with her Kremlin piss boys, and she's located the lab. We just got to do a little job for her. Ain't nothing. Just some local oligarch who got in the bad books.
No, I don't do this anymore. Definitely not for Nina.
She is. You'll be the wanker's pro girl for the night.
I'm begging you?
No. It was this or Cherie's head. That is exactly what you are.
If it comes down to it, I mean, if we need to fight him for real, will you help me?
I'm serious.
What the hell he's been acting lately?
He's invincible.
There's me, there's Maeve. We probably need 4 or 5 more, and we have a shot. I don't know where else to go.
Okay, I'm in.
Oh,
I don't understand. Why are you so nice to me?
he loves you.
You're the only girl I've ever loved. Any January.
No, it's just me and Huey.
I'm fucking with you. Since you moved to New York, you've gotten
Tough shit. I'm gonna help you because it's the right thing to
Are you
do.
listening to the music? It's the lyrics are really bad.
Yeah, I'm trying not to because I figured they were bad.
We're all so pleased to have you here, especially your former lover, Starlight.
Homelander, I've got something. I wanted to talk about Blue Hawk. He's been over patrolling black neighborhoods. It's a problem. I thought, since we got some rebuilding to do in that demo, maybe we could bench him for a while.
Wait, you want to bench him? Don't we need more superheroes, not less? I mean, you share a lot of the same base as Blue Hawk. Can you really afford to look soft on crime?
Oh my God.
She's giving him the words.
Correct, Deep. Good job. I do need the room. Out.
Oh, what just happened with her?
She saw something on her phone.
Victoria Newman is doing a press conference tonight. It's about you. I'm sure it's a nothing burger.
Nothing.
Hey, come here for a sec. Is your idiot brain getting fucked by stupid? It's not rhetorical. That's
No.
Go and do your only job and find out what the fuck is going on, Ashley.
Dee, who asked you for your opinion?
I am a member of this team.
Please. Homelander's a great man, but the way that you kiss his ass is fucking gross.
Hey, man, this is tough. You know, me handpicked by Homelander to come back, and you on your way out again. It's just sad, man.
You're like Ashton Kutcher fucked a clownfish.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, how about I tell Homelander who really leaked all that Nazi shit on Stormfront? How about I tell him you fished the Flight 37 video out in the Atlantic and gave it to Maeve?
Forgot your legs don't work.
Oh,
Right in the gills.
Boys.
Do you think Homelander heard that?
I might have.
Just stay there and rest those useless fucking legs.
Don't do it. No. What if he hears you? I'm supposed to take shit from the deep. After everything that I've done for that man, I hit one little speed bump. Now,
What if we could do something about it?
what do you have in mind?
Just doing
Nonstop.
That shit you pulled with Ryan, and now this cold-hearted shit you said to Kamiko? How can anybody be such a complete asshole?
Practice.
I'm not gonna tolerate your bullshit anymore, man.
Do you remember when we met?
Hard to forget.
Me and the Colonel. Do you ever wonder why we picked some grunt Marine stuck in the brig?
I knocked out my racist CO, sent him to the ICU with one punch so you knew I was strong. And you read my file, so you knew I hated Vought.
We spoke to the blokes that you went through basic with, and to the man, they said that you were the one that held that platoon together, a natural-born leader.
You never told me that.
And that's why we brought you in. Because no matter how hard I gotta be, you're here to look after the boys.
Playing the role where Butcher has to be the hard ass and Mother's Milk's the one to bring them together, just like your head coach and assistant coach.
I was going to say, she didn't do the classic. Yep.
Hard time walking into heels.
Irina, опоздала.
Oh, it's a big group thing.
Oh. Woo!
Сюда, сюда. А сейчас самое вкусное.
Oh, that's a collection.
Homelander Star Spangled Banner. The Jeep Flounder Pounder. Black Noir Silent Screamer.
The names.
There is nothing they won't sell, is there?
Nothing.
Oh my God.
Твоя подружка.
Oh.
Well, job done.
I didn't expect that to happen.
I wasn't expecting so soon.
Oh,
she's taking these guys out.
It's a unique choice of weaponry. We'll just put it that way.
Oh.
Job done.
Oh, well, she's only going to be out for a minute. Oh, what's she gonna do?
How do you feel?
Like throwing up.
He deserves this. Good luck, sport.
For the last year, the Bureau has been working with Vought International under Homelander has bravely come forward as a whistleblower and provided evidence of crimes committed within Vought by CEO Stan Edgar.
Whoa, what?
What?
And in the coming days, the FBSA will be investigating charges of blackmail, perjury, and obstruction of justice against Mr. Edgar.
Whoa!
Vought International must be held to the highest ethical and
She
legal
really
standards.
doing this?
What did you do?
Belongs to us, not him. So I set things straight. Oh, and anyone who's been hiding behind his little apron, well, that's over now, too. It's the dawn of the seven.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I mean, losing Edgar doesn't really affect their plan much.
Oh, because you weren't protecting me. I have to look out for Zoe.
I approve every single word of copy. Are we clear?
Crystal, ma'am.
Jesus Christ. It's like the script was written by a room full of chapped ass monkeys, am I right?
I wrote it, ma'am.
Oop. She doesn't
Is
care.
your idiot brain getting fucked by stupid? No, that's not rhetorical.
Come on.
What if I said yes?
Then I would have to punish you.
See what's going on with these two. How many of those are we going to have in this episode?
I can't believe that they threw that out there. I mean, what?
Are you really surprised, though?
Yeah, I don't have fair point.
Oh, Nina's gonna love this. Easy peasy.
The girls who shot you, they was just scared.
Are these two gonna bail?
Maybe it's time we leave. Butcher, he can lick my asshole. But you, Ian, and MMD need us. So we do this job, and then where do you want to go? We go to Marseille.
I thought she was going to take the
Yeah,
idea of
like,
it's always
yep,
one more
yep.
job.
All right.
It's always one more. But maybe
Oh
not.
boy. Oh, that's Homelander.
Yep.
Hey. Heavy flow day?
She looks like she's not expecting him at all.
You thinking of popping my melon?
Can we make this quick?
It can't have been easy shanking the old man like that. He was ready to do exactly the same to you. Just a little oppo research that I borrowed from Edgar's office. How do you think I found out you were one of us? You're not his daughter. You're his weapon. They have to do that to us. They have to. Because they know deep down when they lie awake.
Do you have it or not?
Original recipe, all 11 herbs and spices.
What is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm glad you chose your own kind.
Oh, boy.
What does he need it for right now?
Maybe he's just getting addicted to it now.
Can I, what are you doing?
Contingency, in case things go ass over tea at the lab.
I want to try some.
This shit is poison, Huey. Lad like you don't want no part of it.
What, you mean like a loser?
Sooner or later, Homelander will find Ryan. I have to do this, all right?
Annie's in just as much danger. Homelander almost lasered me in half in front of her, and it was like I was back with every bully that I ever had, just taking it. Butcher, please, please.
It's shit here. It's not power. It's punishment. Get ready to go.
You do have a hell of a view from up here.
You should see it from space. I heard about your temporary leave of absence, by the way. Don't blame Vicky.
I
either.
don't. If there's one thing I taught her, it was to play all sides.
Oh, planting a little seed with him.
What did you give her?
A little respect, Stan. Something you should have given me.
Where would it even go?
Oh, God. I used to be intimidated by you. I have no idea why.
Then why are you still here? Looking for my approval, like I'm your daddy? The company is yours. No one left to stand up to you. But I think you'll come to sorely regret that. Because there's no one left to cover for you either. The world will recognize you for the pitiful disappointment you are. You are not a god. You are simply bad product.
Oh. I was wondering if he was going to make it out that door.
We have to, okay? Because you know what? It's going to make you so strong and safe.
Oh.
Giving her the...
Yep.
Her the V.
God, the thing is with the V, it's like you don't know what.
You don't know what kind of powers or what's going to happen.
He said all lemon herbs and spices.
Yeah, that's what it was. Oh, we got to go in the back?
Mm-hmm. Probably right into the spinal.
Oh, who puts it there?
Okay, come here. It's okay.
Oh, what's it doing to her?
Remember, they said it hurts when they get it?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's why they give it to babies.
That chick Nina didn't do us no favors.
Be like storming a bar half fresh.
Bah, fresh.
Red Dawn, motherfucker.
He did not just say Red Dawn.
He did.
Oh my god, that's great.
Napomich.
Rocky IV, motherfucker.
Next has got to be Spies Like Us.
Well, that kind of jumps out at you.
Hey, there's something here.
It's like a rat.
Anybody else get a bad feeling about this?
Who's a handsome petit little gerbil?
Gerbil.
It's a hamster. Well, my daughter went through 3 of them.
Oh, Jesus.
The Vito hamster.
Oh, that's not good.
Look lively!
Oh. Boy, she's getting sick of doing that.
Yeah, you could tell she's not just going from one to the next to the next.
Oh! Oh, it's still in there. Oh.
Oh my god, it burrowed right into his skull.
Yeah. Walking like the Terminator. Oh.
And then...
Oh, he did take some. Oh, and his arm's fixed.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
He can teleport?
Your dick's out.
God, I just love his delivery. This whole thing.
Hang about.
You and Huey both took Compound V. What are you, 2 fucking soups now?
Temporary V. Only lasts 24 hours, all right? Break glass in case of emergencies, you know, like this one.
And you give this to Petit Huey?
I didn't give it to him. The thieving git must have broken them a case and nicked it.
Basically, that's how it went.
I'm sorry, okay? It's just,
That's what I'm saying. You don't know what sort of powers you're going to
Yeah.
get. Butchers gets lasers and he's bulletproof. Huey gets to transport.
You know,
teleport,
See,
whatever.
that's the thing is they all looked at it like Mother's Milk said, you're better than this. That's why they're all disappointed in him.
Yeah. Well, and Huey seemed to enjoy it a little too much.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's just going to pull that door right open. Is Soldier Boy in there? Did
That's
you just
what I'm
say that
thinking.
answer?
You think they saved him after all these years?
Oh my God! What if he is in there? It's like a cryo chamber. It's like a
Yeah.
cryo chamber.
Cryo thing, or
Yeah,
that- or that's a-
there's not a weapon in there. He's in there.
There's it's a big lead tube, so it's like surrounded
a
him by
weapon
lead.
that can kill Homelander. Oh my God!
That's what it is. Oh, Mother's Milk ain't gonna like that. MM looks like a little kid again. Seeing him.
Holy shit! I wasn't expecting this. They never took him out.
Oh. What?
Oh, is she okay?
Oh,
better get that out of her so she can heal.
She's not healing. Why does she not heal?
What the hell? Huey's liking this way too much.
Take your eyes.
Come on.
Soldier Boy was always an outbuster, but not like that.
It's over, Butcher. Ain't no team for me to hold together no more. You made sure of that.
Come on, come on. Give me a go.
No way did we lose Kimiko.
You wanna fly? Who wants to see Starlight and me fly? I have a view I really want to show you. It's gonna blow your mind.
Oh no.
This really is a beautiful city. Now that is the view of a lifetime.
Oh no. Oh no. What is it gonna be?
Alex.
Oh my God.
You fucking psycho!
And besides, this is your fault as much as it is mine.
What?
A-Train told me about you two mutineers and your little plot. I'm gonna break it down one more time. There will be no more plotting, planning, playing around. That is over. From here on out, there is only my dutiful, loving, main squeeze Starlight. I mean, if you so much as fucking blink the wrong way, then that would be Huey. Do you understand this time? Good. Find your own way home.
Wow. I mean, I knew he was in danger, but I didn't think it was going to be this early.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Can't believe A-Train turned on him, too. Unreal.
Oh.
I cannot believe A-Train flipped like that. I thought he was going to be all on board with it after, you know, everything Homelander was saying about it. That finish was unreal. Again, what else would we expect from the boys, right? Our crew is falling apart. I don't know. We might lose. I don't know. I don't think we'd lose Kimiko. I think if we're going to lose Kimiko, we would have lost her already. I'm not sure about this, you know, kind of dragging it out or whatever into the next episode. I got a feeling there might have to do something to maybe help her out. Maybe they got to inject her with some 24-hour V or something. I'm not sure. But I don't think we're losing her. But it seems like our group is so splintered anyway. I mean, Mother's Milk is not happy with what Butcher did. Huey absolutely loves being a soup. You could tell that from the look on his face. He was looking out the window. He wasn't even concerned with Kimiko in the back. Nope. He was just looking at what he's capable of. So this is not looking good. Homelander, as usual, one step ahead above everybody, or ahead of everybody somehow. And I just don't know how this is going to play out. We had the Soldier Boy, the Russians were keeping him in some Captain America time capsule the whole time, and he just blew his way out. And, you know, who knows what he's after, what he's going to do, you know, who can even control him, if anybody, and what his powers are. It seems like we kind of got the idea he's like Homelander light a little bit, or maybe on Homelander's level. So, you know, who knows what he's going to do? Does he even know where he is? Does he even know what's going on? Is he acting on impulse? I have no idea. But this episode was an absolute banger. So much happened in this episode. This has got to be right up there with best of the season for sure.
Oh my God. Just craziness and all this. And yeah, once again, even when they're playing the music loud, and so that way Homelander can't hear you, then they're in the elevator. Who's to say A-Train did tell? I mean, I guess he could, but he could also just be saying that A-Train told him because he could have heard on the elevator.
He could have, yeah.
Very much so. So that way that even if they try to do something, there's conflict and they think they can't trust A-Train. But I mean, because look at him, he's even getting browbeated by the Deep, who is taking orders clearly from his wife, because that's really what it is. Texting him and manipulating him. I mean, he ate freaking Timmy last episode to try and suck up so much to Homelander, and you see he's doing it again. Yeah. He's doing it again because he wants to be in the 7 so bad, and I still don't think we've even touched the tip of the iceberg with how strong Starlight can be. But yeah, when you're talking about Huey, yeah, that's why they all looked at him and discussed. Even Butcher even looked at him and discussed, because I think in a way they kind of all looked up to him because he was better than they were. Like everything he did was when he offed someone, it was kind of like accidental, or he didn't want to do it with translucent and stuff like that. But this where he did that and he took the guy. Yeah, he said sorry, but then he was smiling and look at it and they're like, no, dude, you're better than that.
Good.
But you could tell, like he said, his little speech to Butcher, he'd been bullied his whole life. So that's one way, I mean, for him to get payback for all that's ever happened in his life. So I can see why that is making him feel good, even though he really shouldn't. But man, and then I'm wondering what's with Soldier Boy, because he came out just didn't seem like himself and just tried to take out Kimiko right away, and then
or
went
was
off
she
his
just
own.
In the way of him blasting through the wall?
I think so. Well, he was, because she pushed Frenchie out of the way. So yeah, banger right here.
And Stan Edgar out of the picture now.
Yeah,
I so thought he was going to get tossed out the building right there with Homelander, because then they could have spun it to say that because of what happened, he
just jumped.
Yeah.
The one thing that they've consistently done, and we've consistently discussed, because it's what we do, we react to TV shows and movies, is their ability of this show to carry on multiple storylines, to not have the show feel muddied up, to not have it feel like stuff is being skimmed over, and to pack so much story, so much action, so much drama in 1 hour episodes. It's absolutely look. The acting is phenomenal. I mean, everybody all the way around. I feel like they put together such an incredible cast. The chemistry is incredible. Antony Starr and Karl Urban, I mean, are just phenomenal. You know, I mean, they we've said this before. Mason Quinn has said, you know, Antony Starr tells a whole story with his expressions. I mean, find me another actor that just by facial expressions. I mean, he doesn't even have to say a word, and it sounds so cliche. Oh, you can tell a story without saying a word, but he literally can't. He just got and he's got like, I feel like he's got such a this just range of facial expressions
that he can do,
and they're all just incredibly unique and incredibly captivating. This was a crazy episode as far as twists and turns. Of course, now Stan Edgar is out. We thought the press conference was going to be on Homelander getting a couple of slaps on the wrist because swearing on public TV and whatever. So that was crazy. Of course, everything with heading over to Russia. I mean, Kimiko doing her thing. I think they're like, okay, this is going to be our wild scene. Some super Russian millionaire, billionaire with a bunch of 7 themed adult toys. That's what she ends up using. So that was crazy, but it was interesting that that they were looking for this weapon that they didn't find. Like, this turns everything around. Like, well, okay, there was some sort of weapon that took out Soldier Boy. Now I wonder, and this is just like clicking now, I'm wondering if Maeve didn't lie. If they're setting up Carl and if they're setting up Butcher and the crew because they knew Soldier Boy was there or something, or maybe not, because had they known
hates Homelander.
Had they known
they know Soldier Boy could go toe to toe with Homelander. That could be the weapon that could take him out.
But it was interesting. They said that they had a weapon that took out Soldier Boy.
Yeah, so it's pretty interesting, and that's my question is, maybe it didn't take him out, but how did they capture him?
Maybe it was something that powered him down.
If he was that powerful, it's basically his kryptonite, for lack of a better term.
Maybe it was.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was crazy. Kimiko, they made a point of not showing us losing her. Now we did. So here's my thing. So we did see in the first episode, she got our introduction to her, or whatever. She got mangled really bad, and it took a while, right? And then this one, we saw her take a bullet. It only took a minute. So I'm wondering if she's not healing because of the damage that she took. She's okay. It's just going to take a little bit longer because it is damage from a super powerful suit. I mean, that was crazy. The thing with Butcher and Huey taking the V, Butcher came through. He was, wildly powerful. And then Huey, I'm not sure if it's just teleportation.
Super strength.
Teleportation, obviously the strength. The craziest thing for me for Huey was when they showed him with his arm out the window. Kimiko's in back in really, really bad shape, and he's not showing any concern for her.
No, he's smiling about it.
He's smiling, and his arm was like glowing or something. You know, and Answer had touched on it a little bit, but you know, here's a kid who's been, you know, a young man who's been bullied his whole life, and now he has a little bit of power.
Yep.
And it's, you know, this is a guy who's been wholesome this whole time, right? So he's been wholesome this whole time. And the thing we get over and over is you have people like Homelander, you have people like Stormfront who get power and they abuse it. And you think Huey's like this wholesome guy, and he gets a little bit of power and tests it, and now he's like,
this is it. This is what I wanted.
He likes it. So that threw me off a little bit, that, you know, he enjoyed it. It wasn't even like he did it because he had to, you know. And then of course, our I'm losing her name, our head of the superhero affairs department.
Vic.
Yeah, you know, injecting her daughter with V because she wants her to be able to protect herself against the other people. I mean, there's just so much that they pack into these stories. Like, even when we're doing reactions, it's like, well, how much time do we, you know, spend on each? I mean, we could do a full you know, review on each storyline. Hey, let's just talk about them going to Russia. We could talk for a half hour on that. Okay, let's talk about
Red Dawn
with, you know, that
Rocky
was,
IV.
Oh my God, Red Dawn
references.
I was waiting for
and
spies
then
like
the
us.
end where he, you know, Homelander 86 Supersonic.
We knew he was trouble, man.
And basically, you know, it's interesting that he does that because he wants to keep Starlight in her place. It's just about control for him, you know. It's just about control, and it's just, I mean, again, I can't even wrap my head around. We are now 3 seasons in.
It just keeps getting better.
2.5 seasons in.
Yeah.
And the writing is still this good. Now, I know we have, after this, Generation V, and then a season 4. And look, some of my favorite shows that I've watched in the past, I think that, you know, sometimes around season 4 or 5, like, if anybody out there has watched Lost, like the first couple seasons were bangers, and then I forget if it was like season 3 or 4 or 4 and 5 where they're like
starting to go way out
like,
there.
Wait a minute, you know. Even like the show Dexter on Showtime, I loved that. First handful of seasons are really good, and they started getting a little meh. But this show has so much momentum that, you know, even looking forward to Generation V and to season 4, I just feel like if you have the same crew writing and the same team and the same, you know, set of actors, obviously bringing in new people, that they're just going to continue to deliver. So for me to be 2.5 seasons in and to have every single episode be just, we haven't had a single episode. So we're what, 8 and now 4 in.
Yep.
So you're talking 20 episodes, all an hour long. You know,
remember that used to be a season back in the day. If you were a network TV show, 20 episodes.
Yeah, you know, 20 episodes. I mean, basically, if you have 2-hour movies, 10 movies. Imagine if these were 2-hour movies. 2-hour movies, right? And you had 10 The Boys movies, and all 10 were just
2 hours.
Awesome. You know, I mean, that's essentially what we're looking at. We've had 20 hours of content. You could have 10 movies 2 hours long, and all 10 of them were awesome. Tell me the last time any franchise had 10 just banger movies in a row.
Well, it's kind of... Well, Quinn tries to think
there's only one. It's very fast and it's very furious.
Yeah, what a
God.
These guys.
I can't wait for the next. I can't wait for the second half of this.
The thing
This
about
is gonna
Huey,
be
real quick, and then we'll wrap it up with Huey. I'm wondering, you know, he's always had to be saved, and he's made a point of saying that Starlight had to save him, Butcher had to save him. You know, he's always had to have somebody else come in for him and step up. And so I'm just wondering, you know, getting that taste of power, how that's gonna really affect him, if we're gonna see a different side of Huey.
Well, let's not
out.
forget that. So here's the interesting thing about the Temp V. Butcher got 3 vials, but if you looked at the way he drew back from the vials,
he didn't use all of it. I thought it was 10
it.
cc's. I thought
He didn't use all of it, but then Huey used some of it. How much Temp V is left? And are we going to get to a spot where Huey or Butcher
need it,
one shot,
and one of us don't have
it? Comes down to one, or what if they want the real thing? Obviously, Homelander got his hands on the real V.
Well, they still have it around.
So, I mean, who knows? But
wow,
halfway through season 3.
through it. So 4 down, 4 to go, and then we have to wait till season 4. But we'll have Gen V in the
yeah,
top.
I was going to say, we have Gen V.
So we'll be able to have fun with that. So for Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course the answer. We'll catch you on the next half of the season 3 of My Boys or The Boys.
They're our boys.
They are our boys. We love them.
Not all of them.
Well, you know.